Okay, a lot of people ask me questions of how I achieved this image to make it dark. Because if you look at the image I posted, this particular image, it looks dark, like it was taken in the night. As you can see, this is the result here. The picture is not really dark. So how do you make this image dark while editing? So let's get into it. So the first thing is camera raw. I don't joke with camera raw, because this is, if you want to achieve any good result in your editing, your every good editing starts from camera raw. So the first thing I do is to turn down the highlight. Just look at, as I just turn down the highlight, then in order to make the image a little brighter, I'll go and then look at the exposure. So now, just by adjusting this to, now this is the result I am getting now. Not yet done, so I'm going to go over to the color mixing. If you check the image, you see that the greens here, the greens are too obvious. It's showing the green, and I don't want the green, because if I allow the green to be showing as it is now, the image is going to look lively. It's going to look as though it was taken during the daytime. So I'm going to turn off the green a little. So as you can see now, I just turned off the green. So I want to boost the red a little, so or pink, red or pink, because they are all together. So I'm going to do this. Then okay, should I add, or okay, I'm going to reduce the aqua completely. Then I go to hue and saturation. If there's anything, I don't think I'm going to do much here, because I don't want to increase this green. I don't want to work further on that, so I'm going to leave it at 0. I'll leave it at 0. Okay, I'm going to leave this at 0. Okay, then this is the first process. This process is done, as you can see now. So the next process is while editing, the things I do to get a dark background. This is a question I get often from people. How do you make your background dark? If you can see, this image is already looking dark, as you can see. So there are so many ways you can go to get this result. There are so many ways, so many things you can do to get this result, but I'm going to show you how I go about mine. Now, if you go to here, color lookup, this is in every Photoshop. You'll find it in every Photoshop. You go down to load 3D, load 3D loot. So when you go down, you can look at drop hues, futuristic black, horror blue. Now, click on this. Look at it, horror blue. The image is now completely dark. You can now adjust. Your opacity a little, and then here you go. So when I tell people I don't use any external loot apart from what I have in this Photoshop, many people do not believe me. So here you can see the image is looking dark. So if you want it to be darker or a little more, you can do rough selection of the image if you want to. This is a choice, like if you want, if you have to, anyway. But sometimes it's a choice you have to make. So feather to maybe anyhow 56, and then control. I use levels sometimes. I can do this. Then go back to that same color lookup. Go back to the color lookup, horror blue, and then adjust the opacity a little. Here we are. So this is, so whichever result you want to achieve, I know that this will help a lot of people to be able to get their result looking dark on a daytime. Thank you.